It's showtime. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Kitty's Love Messages. Today, tonight, wherever you are, these are going to be quick little messages of who's thinking about you right now, who has you heavily on their mind. All right. We're going to go Aries to Pisces. Please check your sun, moon, rising, and your Venus. Hell, check all your placements. You'll find a little bit of everything. I guarantee you. And as always, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take whatever resonates for your situation, right? You're not going to squeeze your ass with a size 6 and you wear a size 9, right? All right, so let's see who has you heavily on their mind. We're going to start off with Aries. It's still your birthday season, Aries. All right, we're going to put Aries at 44 seconds. Look at you, 44. Aries, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Beautiful Aries, who has you heavily on their mind? Yeah, Aries. All right. So this is somebody, excuse my big ass. Aries, your person already got cards flying all over the place. Who you dealing with? Batman? Shoot. Flying all over. All right. Somebody who's addicted to you. Okay. This person may have addictions. They may be a drinker. So maybe somebody who's obsessed with you. Obviously, this person's obsessed with you. Aries, who is this person? All right, they may have some unhealthy habits. They might like black dog, whatever. They may drink a lot of whiskey. Who knows? Somebody obviously obsessed with you, Aries. Who is this person? Somebody that's obsessed. They're wanting too much. Oh, yeah. This is somebody that definitely has a passion in their pants for you. This is somebody in Out of Wands. They got a lot of passion for you. This could be another Aries or it could be a Leo Sag. But this is somebody that wants to come towards you very impulsively. All right. They're thinking about you. When they think of you as somebody that they want to, have fun with. But they also see you as somebody very independent. They see you as somebody very passionate, but very independent as well. They want to give to you. All right. Yeah. They see you as their wish fulfillment. This is somebody who is non-committal because they were dancing with the devil. And they didn't get to the situation because of the devil. So it looks like Aries, the person that has you heavily on their mind, they keep thinking about you, is somebody that really wants to give to you. They want to spoil you. Okay. They also want to give you the wand. They got a passion in their pants for you. They're obsessed with you. I think they're obsessed with you with both heads, not just one. All right. Or peach, whatever. It doesn't have to be a man. It could be a woman. If you're a man, Aries. But this is somebody that does see as their wish fulfillment. And this person was not committal to you. They were non-committal because of the devil. They had, again, bad habits, toxic traits, unhealthy habits. To confirm unhealthy habits. So they're addicted to you. They may have addictions, and that's the reason why they couldn't give to you in the past. And things just never worked out with that Page of Pentacles in reverse. This could be someone that has heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Pisces, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. What does this person want to say to you, Pisces? You deserve more than I can give you. So this person wants to tell you that you deserve more than what they can give you at this time, but they have you heavily on their mind. They're addicted. They are obsessed with you because the devil is also an obsession card. Okay, not just addictions, but obsession. All right, we're moving on. Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's find out who has you heavily on their mind, who is thinking about you at this time, my beautiful Taurus. Boundaries. All right. Somebody that you cut off, somebody you blocked or cut off, or somebody you set boundaries, or maybe they set boundaries with you, but I feel you set boundaries against this person. All right. So why is this person that you set boundaries with, why are they heavily thinking about you? Who is this person? Shit. I have to shuffle. They flew out. Somebody healing, or they want to heal things with you because they're not getting their wish. Yeah. This is somebody that wants a new beginning in love with you. Could be somebody newer as well, that things never took off the ground. Could be a newer person. If not, this is somebody who wants to renew. They want a new beginning with you. This is somebody that wants to heal things with you because they're doubting. They're doubting themselves, or they're not getting their wish. This is somebody who could also been very manipulative with the Magician in reverse, and they're in the process of healing so that they could have a new beginning with you, or they want to heal things with you and or have a new beginning. Maybe it's both. They're healing to heal things with you. Yep, this is somebody again healing. Nine of Swords in reverse. They're coming out of their head, sleepless nights and anxiety after some type of argument. It is a struggle for them. It is a struggle, but they're doing it with the Five of Wands. Yeah, Six of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that feels they're not getting your attention anymore. All right. They were knocked off their confidence. Whatever happened between you. I think if you set boundaries with this person, you knocked them off their confidence and you pushed them to do the healing because they know they were very manipulative. This person could have heavy Libra, Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Leo in their chart, or you have that heavy in your chart. What do they want to say to you? I miss you. So Taurus, this person wants to tell you that they miss you. All right, moving on. Gemini. All right, Gemini. The person that's thinking about you, the person that has you heavily on their mind. Who is this person? Somebody watching you. Look at that big ass eye. That right there, that scares the shit out of me. Somebody that's obsessed with you. They can't let you go. They're a social media stalker, Gemini. All right. You may be watching them, but I feel they're watching you. You may be watching each other. You may be stalking each other. Let's find out more about this person that has Gemini heavily on their mind. Beautiful gems. Someone that sees your worth after this ending. So whatever happened, there was an ending with the Two of Cups in reverse. Somebody withdrew their cup of love. Maybe somebody wasn't emotionally invested. Maybe this person wasn't emotionally invested, or you weren't. But this is somebody that made you feel rejected, or they feel rejected with the Hermit after you withdrew your cup of love. But this is somebody that definitely sees your worth, the Four of Cups in reverse. They know your worth. Yeah, this is somebody. To confirm that, I love it. Aries confirmed the obsession card. When I did Aries, the obsession card came out, and then the Devil came out to confirm obsession. Okay, bad habits also. You got the watching card, the spying, Page of Swords, spy card. This person's watching you. To confirm that they're watching you. I always feel like somebody's watching me. Yeah, this person, look, they're not feeling confident right now. They know they self-sabotage everything with you. That's why they're thinking about you. They're thinking about the poor choices that they made with the Judgment in reverse by keeping things stuck with you. This is somebody that was keeping you waiting. All right. You withdrew your cup or something. You guys ended. The relationship ended, or the connection ended if it wasn't a relationship. Somebody was left out feeling rejected. Now this person doesn't feel confident because they know they self-sabotage everything because they were the King of Wands in reverse. All right. Being all arrogant, not wanting a relationship, wanting you to go to them. And now they know that was the wrong decision with the Judgment in reverse to keep your ass waiting because they know your worth. All right. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Scorpio, and Leo. What does this person want to say to Gemini? I'm scared to let someone in. So this person has you heavily on their mind, but they're very scared to let someone in right now. All right, we're moving on. Cancer. Who has you heavily on their mind, my beautiful Krabby Patties? Forbidden. Family disapproves. Secret pleasure. So maybe this person felt like people wouldn't approve. Somebody in their family didn't approve you, or maybe somebody in your family doesn't approve of this person. Maybe this person wasn't good for you. Maybe this person was toxic. Maybe you're two different type of people. Okay. You may be living a certain way. They live a certain way, but it is a forbidden connection, or they feel this connection is forbidden for some reason. Maybe they don't feel wanted or appreciated by your family. Family disapprovals. All right. What else can you tell me about this person for Cancer? This is somebody who's resting. They're healing because, look, they've been very reckless. Knight of Swords in reverse. All right. This person can't stop thinking about how reckless they were in the connection with that 4 sword and the Knight of Swords in reverse. All right. Yeah. They can't stop thinking about this bad ending. They're healing. They feel maybe they betrayed you, especially if their family disapproved, their people disapproved of this connection. All right. They know there was a bad ending because they were reckless, impulsive. Yeah. Knight of Cups in reverse. This is somebody that wasn't really genuine with you. They weren't genuine with you. All right. Or they didn't offer you anything. They didn't offer you any love. This person could also have some bad habits. That's why they're sitting there healing, doing some self-reflection. Yeah. 6 of Swords in reverse. This is somebody that can't move on from you. They were delaying their own healing, their own transition, their own transformation. Yeah. They may have brought, okay, so this person might have brought baggage to your door. This is why your family might disapprove, okay? Especially if there was toxicity, fights, and argument. Because 6 of Swords in reverse is also somebody that can bring some baggage. They still got some baggage to let go. They can't let go of you, but they got baggage that they need to let go. Yeah, 8 of Wands in reverse. This is somebody that feels they missed that opportunity with you because they were very hesitant. All right, things weren't going anywhere. There was no action taken. So it looks like, Cancer, that this person that has you heavily in their mind may have been somebody that your family disapproved of. And now, because I feel you, if your family disapproved of this person, it's because they know and they saw how reckless they were with you. All right. They may have brought baggage to your door. They know, and your family knows about this. And your family was like, no, maybe you have a type of family that you need their approval to be with somebody. Some families is still like that. All right. So this person wasn't very genuine with you, and people knew about that. And so they said, no, like, you need to let this go, or let this person go, or whatever. But now this person's doing some healing because of that. So I got Libra, Gemini, Scorpio, Aquarius, Sagittarius on that. Let's see what this person wants to say to you. You know, and it doesn't, God, I hate this. Cards flying. And it doesn't have to be family. It could be like your best friends, you know, best friends, people you're close to that you see as family, you know, that would give you advice and say, no, you need to let go of this loser or whatever. I'm not calling him a loser, but you know what I'm trying to say. So it's either family or friends that did not approve of this connection. All right. I hope this is the last time I have to bend down to get my cards because I'm getting tired of this crap. Leo. All right, Leo. Who has you heavily on your mind? My lion pride. Rawr. Hope you like my little lion shorts that I post. I'm a Leo, so I'm always going to post that. All right. Leo. Who has you heavily on their mind? Somebody with legal matters. Legal issues, of course. Somebody who is going through a divorce, or they're getting a lawyer because they got some legal issues. Maybe could be a divorce, could be a bankruptcy, could be separation, could be criminal, whatever. Maybe, or they could be suing somebody, whatever the case may be. This is somebody that has legal issues, legal matters. Maybe you divorce this person. Could be somebody you divorced and they still have you heavy on their mind. Take whatever resonates for your situation. Could be somebody you're definitely divorcing, or divorced, or in the process of divorcing. Tell me more about this person. Somebody can't walk away. This is somebody that can't walk away from you, but they know they were reckless for not giving to you, not making you an offer. You got the Knight of Swords in reverse, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Eight of Cups in reverse. This person can't walk away from you. That's why they had you heavy on their mind. All right. And they know they should have offered you something, but they didn't. And they know that was a reckless move. This could be somebody that was gaslighting you, telling you things you wanted to hear. They were omitting things. They weren't being entirely truthful or forthcoming about their, maybe they weren't being forthcoming and truthful about legal issues, whatever the case may be. Yeah, this is somebody that was holding back strength from taking that leap of faith with you. This is someone that was holding themselves back. They could still be holding themselves back from coming forward towards you for a new beginning or a beginning because they're busy healing. This is somebody that's resting right now. They're doing a lot of thinking and they're healing because they know that was a reckless decision that they made. They can't walk away from you, and they know they should have offered you something from the beginning instead of holding back. So I feel that right now this person is still holding back from taking that leap of faith with you because they're still healing. They're healing right now. They're in a healing energy. They're doing a lot of thinking, a lot of contemplating before they take action. I feel maybe they will take action, but right now they're holding back. This person can be a Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Libra, or you have that heavy in your chart. What does this person want to say to you, Leo? So especially if you've divorced this person, they're doing a lot of healing. Okay, they know if you were married to this person, they know they were reckless. Maybe they weren't really giving. Maybe they weren't helping out around the house, helping with kids, all right, or giving to your kids. Maybe they were all about themselves. But they do have a hard time moving on from you right now. So for those of you who were married to this person in divorce, others of you, it's just somebody that's going through some type of legal issues and they never offered you anything to begin with. And they know that was very reckless of them. I'm focused on my career and finance. See, this person is focused on their career and finance right now. That's why they're holding back. They're healing. They're doing a lot of contemplating, thinking about the woulda, coulda, shouldas. Woulda, coulda, shoulda, done it then, right? All right. We're moving on. Virgo. Who has you heavy on their mind? Virgo, who is this person? Father figure, makes a great dad, divine masculine. So this could be the father of your child, if you have kids, all right? Or it is your divine masculine. They could be somebody older than you. They could have kids, a father figure. Okay, this is somebody that's still not over, but they're still, well, I would say overprotective of you. They're very overprotective of you. They have you on their mind, and maybe they want to have kids with you. If you don't have kids, they know they'll make a great father. So that as well. Take whatever resonates. This is someone, like I said, I feel this is somebody that probably doesn't have kids. You got the Empress in reverse. This is usually somebody who doesn't have kids, but they want kids. They know they'll make a great father. They'll be a good father figure. All right. Doesn't have to be a man. Could be somebody in their masculine energy. But I feel with the Empress in reverse, this is somebody that doesn't have kids. Usually it is the card of either not wanting kids or they don't have kids or they're selfish. They have low self-esteem, whatever. So, but with the father figure, I'm assuming this is somebody that feels they would be a great parent to your kids. And they don't have any kids. So they may be wanting to have children. I feel this person could have a little bit of low self-esteem as well, or they're just a little bit selfish, needy at times. But look, this person is in love with you with the King of Cups. So they have a lot of love for you. They do want to take care of you. They want to spoil you. They see you as somebody very independent. You don't need nobody. You got your ish together and that you like your independence. This is somebody that sees yes, this is somebody that's stuck. They're at a crossroad right now. Yeah, this is somebody that's feeling stuck. And they're at a crossroad right now, whether they should reveal what's been hidden. I feel it's probably their feelings. I feel they're scared and they're feeling stuck on whether they should reveal, especially if it's somebody that wants kids with you. Some people are not open about that. So this could be somebody that's scared. They don't want to reveal, or whether they should reveal. They want kids with you. This could be also somebody that's coming out of anxiety, coming out of paranoia. And that's something that's been keeping them stuck for a long time. Or they couldn't see clearly that they had a lot of anxiety. There's a lot of scenarios with that. Yeah. But this is somebody that's trying to let go of their confusion right now. And if they had other options, they're trying to let that go too. So I feel this is somebody that's trying to let go of whatever confusion that's been keeping them stuck. Because you got the 7 of Cups in reverse. They're trying to let go of whatever's been keeping them stuck, that confusion, the confusion, so that they could tell you what they've been hiding, whether it's their emotions, their secrets, whole damn family, hopefully not. But I feel maybe they want to tell you, listen, I want you to be the mother of my child, or I want you to father my kids. All right. This is somebody that really probably wants to have a family with you. And if you already have kids with this person, they want to reestablish the family dynamic with you because they're still in love with you with the King of Cups. And maybe they were hiding things from you in the past that's been keeping them stuck. But they are coming out of that confusion stage because now they're sure what they want. So this person could have heavy Taurus, Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Pisces, yes, so that in their chart. Or you have that heavy in your chart, Virgo. What do they want to say to you? You deserve more than I can give you. So they feel you deserve more than what they can give you. Moving on. Libra. All right, Libra. Who has you heavily on their mind? Who's thinking about you? Somebody getting some clarity. So basically, you saw either through their bullshit, because being real with yourself, accepting the truth, seeing through the lies. So either this person's gotten some type of clarity, they're wisening up. All right. You may have been able to see through this person. You already knew they weren't being authentic. All right. But this is somebody that's accepting that now. So if this person couldn't see clearly, all right, that they weren't being authentic and they were being real, I feel they see it now. And I feel this person sees like you were somebody who was very authentic. You were being real with them and they weren't being real with you. Sideways, I don't do that. All right, who else? Who's this person that has Libra heavily on their mind? Somebody that's working on themselves right now. Yeah. I feel this person's working on themselves. This is somebody that was stubborn, or they could be a little bit stubborn with the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. But this is somebody that you had a bad ending with because things weren't going anywhere. All right, this person may have betrayed you and they couldn't see that in the past because they were so consumed and wrapped up in their own life, in their own things. And I feel they couldn't see that you were being good to them and they weren't being honest and truthful to you now because they've been working on themselves. Look at that. They've been working on themselves, focus on their stability and themselves. Now they're getting the clarity that they weren't being true to you and that you were being honest with them and that they should have moved things forward in the past, but because they were stubborn, they weren't seeing it. Yeah, this person, if this is somebody that was trying to treat you like a friend of benefits, because look at that passion in their pants, they're a little bit hot-tempered as well. They feel it was a waste of time. I feel this person treated you like a casual thing, and they know that was a waste of time with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. Now they want a new beginning with you. They want to solidify a beginning with you. They want your trust back. And that's why they're working on themselves right now. So what I'm seeing, Libra, the person that has you have it on your mind is somebody you had a bad ending with because things were just not going anywhere. This was somebody who was very stubborn. They couldn't see through their own bullshit, but you saw right through it. This is somebody now that's working on themselves because they gotten some type of clarity that in order to have a new beginning with you, solidify something, have something stable with you, they got to put in the work. This is somebody that knows it was a waste of time treating you like a casual fling. So this person could have heavy Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn in their energy, or you have that heavy in your chart. What does this person want to say to you? I want to make new memories with you. Say they want to make new memories with you, Libra, and they know. They gotten some type of clarity. They weren't probably seeing that they were being very toxic. You saw right through it, and you put this person in their place. You made this person want to put in the work. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Who has you heavily on their mind? Who is heavily thinking about you, my beautiful Scorpio gang? Somebody that was being very manipulative, playing with your emotions. Maybe they were crying for attention, but look, heartstrings. Is that they were pulling on your heartstrings. And now they're in their emotions. They're in their emotions for you, Scorpio, after they were playing with your heart. I feel this person probably just wanted your attention, or just wanted attention in general. Let's find out. Who's this person that was playing with your heartstrings, playing with your emotions, being manipulative? Somebody that was keeping you waiting. Yeah. Somebody who stalls things, or they were stalling things, okay? Made you feel rejected because they were stalling things. Like I said, they were playing with your emotions. Yeah, because look, Page of Wands in reverse. This person was very immature, very inconsistent. This person wanted to keep their options open. So they were keeping you waiting while they were fishing around town for somebody else. And that made you feel rejected with the Hermit in reverse because they were being manipulative. Yeah. But this is somebody who wants a second chance with you. And now they want to work things out. They feel destined to be in your life. They want to work things out now. Yeah, after a period of holding back. They're gathering their courage, because the strength is also somebody gathering their courage. All right. They are gathering their courage right now, their strength, to come work things out with you and have that second chance after keeping you waiting, making you feel rejected because they were busy trying to find out who was their perfect match. But I feel they realized all along that you are their perfect match, because they have you heavily on their mind, Scorpio. Yeah, King of Cups. This person realized they have a love for you. They're in their emotions. They are definitely in their fifis, in their emotions. They want to show that they're going to be very supportive this time. They're not going to be manipulative. They're not going to pull on your heartstrings. All right. They're not going to play with your emotions like they did before, because that King of Cups is now upright. It's not in the reverse. So that's good. This person could have heavy Pisces, Virgo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, fixed sign with Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Capricorn, or you have that heavy in your chart. Let's see, Scorpio, what this person wants to say to you. I am regretting my previous actions. They are. They regret pulling on your heartstrings. They regret being manipulative with you. All right, we're moving on. Sagittarius. You know, I'm always going to say that. All right, Sagittarius, who has you heavily on their mind? Let me fix this. Working on the relation, office, romance, being a workaholic, but it's in reverse. So this is somebody that if you were trying to be in a relationship with this person, or if you were, it just wasn't working out. It could be also an office romance. Okay. This could also be somebody at work that you met with and things were just not working out because you guys work together. Others of you, this is somebody that it wasn't working out. Okay. They don't work too hard. They don't put in the work when it comes to relationships. They don't want to. So things don't work out, or things didn't work out because they didn't invest. They didn't put in the work when it comes to this connection or this relationship. What else can you tell me for Sagittarius regarding this person? So this is somebody that wasn't putting the work, so it wasn't working out, whether it was an office romance or not. It's just somebody that wasn't investing. They weren't putting their half in. So things just didn't work out. Yeah. Yeah. This is somebody very single with the 3 of Cups in reverse. This could be somebody that also put you in a third party. Could be somebody that put you in a third party. That's why things didn't work out. And then you had some type of bad ending. This is somebody, though, they still put you on a pedestal. They still admire you. They still want your attention. I feel this person wanted attention from others. That's why things didn't work out. They wanted attention from others. They were enjoying their singlehood, possibly put you in a third party. And then there was a bad ending. There was a tower moment. That's a crash, kaboom, baby. Yeah, they know that was the wrong choice. So this person probably chose somebody over you, a third party, and they know that was the wrong choice. That was a poor choice that they made with the Lovers in reverse. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles. They know they were careless in reverse. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Because look, they had commitment issues. This person, there was no long-term investment with this person. So there was no long-term investment with this person. Things didn't work out because this person enjoyed their singlehood. They wanted to be single. They wanted attention from everyone but you, or everyone and you. And that's what causes bad ending. That's why things didn't work out. But they know, they have you heavily on their mind because they know their carelessness was the wrong decision. That was the wrong choice that they made, investing in other people besides you. Because they weren't interested in having something long term. They were not. Maybe they had commitment. They had a fear of commitment, or they just did not want to settle down. Whatever the case may be. All right. So this person, Sagittarius, could have heavy Leo, Cancer, Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart, or you have that heavily in your chart. What does this person want to say to you? I feel this person wants your attention. They want the attention back on you. They know they did you wrong. And that's why things didn't work out. They still admire you, but they wanted the attention from everyone else, including you, when they had all your attention to begin with, and that's all they needed. I feel like you could see right through me. You saw right through their crap. And that's why you had a bet. Oh. My camera. And we're back. Sorry, I had an issue with my camera. So, Sagittarius, that's who has you heavily on their mind. Let me see. I don't know if I pulled what they want to say to you, because my camera cut off in the middle of Sagittarius, or at the end of Sagittarius, and I had to come back again. So I don't remember. My mind was so focused on my camera. But just in case, I'll pull one now, what they want to say to you, in case I didn't pull that card. And if I did, well, you get it twice then, because I had to restart my camera. I'm scared to let someone in. So they're scared to let someone in, Sagittarius. That's why they were scared of commitment. And that's why they wanted attention from you and everybody else. All right, let's move on. Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's see. Who has you heavily on their mind? Who's heavily thinking about you, Capricorn? Happiness, fitting well together, lasting commitment, deep connection, but it was in reverse. So this is somebody that's not happy right now. This is somebody that you probably didn't have a long-term commitment with. It didn't last. Maybe you guys didn't fit well. Maybe you guys didn't mesh well. But this person's not happy right now. So things were not working well between you because you guys weren't getting along. Maybe you guys just were two opposites. Okay. There was no happiness. There was no growth in the connection. Well, they're not happy about it. All right, Capricorn. So I feel there was no growth in the connection with this person. You guys didn't have a deep connection. It wasn't lasting. It wasn't a lasting commitment. You guys just weren't fitting well together. But they're not happy right now. They have you heavily on their mind. They're thinking about you. For this person. So this is somebody right now very much stuck in their head. They're playing victim. They're in this self-imposed victim mentality right now. They're keeping to themselves. They don't have a positive mindset because the Page of Cups in reverse. They acted very childish. This is somebody that played mind games with you. And now they're stuck in their head about that. This could be somebody younger than you. And if not, they're just very immature. This is somebody that wants to communicate to you, or they communicated to you in a very childish way. Take whatever resonates. Yeah. King of Swords. This is somebody who could be very cold and detached from their emotions, but this is somebody that wants to break the silence. If you're no communication, they want to talk. They're making a head over heart decision, and they want to clear the air about the poor decisions that they made with the Judgment in reverse. That's why I said I feel this person wants to communicate, because I got the King of Swords and the Page of Wands. I feel this person wants to communicate. They want to clear the air about the wrong choices that they made with the Judgment in reverse, because they could see clearly with the Two of Swords, the way they acted was very Two of Swords in reverse, excuse me. The blindfold's coming off. They're not feeling stuck anymore. They're not at a crossroads. They could see clearly that they played childish mind games with you. They acted very immature, and that's what's been keeping them stuck in their head. All right. So Capricorn, if you're dealing with somebody that you didn't have a long-lasting connection, there wasn't really any real happiness. All right. You guys just were not meshing well together. Well, it looks like this person is very much stuck in their head about that. All right. This person does want to communicate. They want to clear the air. They want to tell you, listen, this is bullshit. The way I acted towards you, very childish, playing mind games with you, wasn't the way to go. It was the wrong decision. I needed to learn valuable lessons on. And I could see that very clearly now with the Two of Swords in reverse. So this person can have heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Libra, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Libra, Scorpio, again, Libra, or you have that heavy in your chart, Capricorn. So they have you heavy on their mind. They're very stuck in their head about this connection with you. What do they want to say to you, Capricorn? I am focused on my career and finances. So this money, well, this person's focused on their money, this money man or woman or whatever. Right now, I feel they're just focused on their stability, but they have you heavily on their mind as well because of things just not clicking well and working out. Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, who has you heavily on their mind? Who is thinking about you? My beautiful Aquarius. Walking away, being done, relationship ending, learning lessons. So you're learning lessons, or this person has learned some type of lessons after walking away. You may have walked away from this person. They walked away from you. All right. There was an ending to this relationship. Now this person has you on their mind. They're heavily thinking about this ending. I feel that they're learning the lessons since you both walked away from each other, or somebody walked away from someone. There was definitely an ending, whether it was you that walked away or them, but the connection ended. Yeah, this is somebody who was emotionally avoidant. This person likes to have things their way. They're a lost daddy, not a boss daddy, Emperor reverse. This person, I feel you had to walk away, or they walked away from you because they were emotionally avoidant. All right. And they went into a different direction. Yeah. This person made a decision to go into another direction because they were emotionally avoidant. Yeah, this person was blocking. They were pushing you away. They were pushing this connection away, even though they saw you as an empress. All right. This is somebody that pushed. Maybe they didn't want family. You may have children. All right. You may be somebody that's very loving, nurturing, stable, grounded. Or maybe you wanted children and they didn't want it, and that's why they were pushing you away. But they know you're somebody that's somebody. And they were pushing you away. I feel they were pushing you away because they know they couldn't give to the Empress. You got the Emperor and the Empress. You got a divine match. Emperor in reverse and the Empress upright to match that Emperor. So I feel while you were in the Empress energy, and there's no gender, well, whatever. There's no gender and energy. This person was the opposite of you. You wanted probably a phylemic dynamic. You wanted to build a legacy. You wanted structure. This person didn't. This person made a decision to move on to a different direction and pushed you away. But look, I feel this person pushed you away when it comes to giving to this connection, when it comes to giving to this Empress, but I feel they still want to give to you with the Page of Pentacles, and I feel they do want to apologize to you for that. And that's why they have you heavily on their mind. Yeah, they feel at a loss without you. Five of Pentacles. Somebody was left out in the cold. So what I'm getting, Aquarius, is the person that has you heavily on their mind, that's thinking of you, is somebody that was pushing you away because they were emotionally avoidant. So they decided to go into a different direction when they should have gave to you. I feel they weren't interested in building a legacy at that time. And now they know who you are, and they felt a loss without you. And now they want to apologize for that. But they were pushing you away when it comes to giving or making you an offer. This person could have Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Virgo, Capricorn in their chart, or you have that heavily in your chart. All right, Aquarius. You may already have children with this person as well. So this could be somebody who wasn't ready to have a family or settle down. And that's why they pushed you away and walked away, especially when it comes to having kids. It is a big responsibility. Some people are not ready for that responsibility, especially if it's somebody that's emotionally avoidant. That's definitely somebody who's not ready to take on a responsibility. What does this person want to say to you? And my ear is ringing. My ear just started ringing loud. So I think that's confirmation for a lot of you. Ooh. Yeah. I'm thinking about reaching out. That's what they want to say to you. And it's still ringing as hell. Okay, can you? Thank you, Spirit. So this person, like I said, with that Page of Pentacles, they want to reach out. They want to offer you something. They do want to apologize. I feel they want to make amends. They want to make things right. All right. And they're thinking about reaching out. They know they pushed you away. All right. We're going to last but never least, my beautiful Pisces, my beautiful fillet of fishes. Pisces, beautiful fillet of fishes. Who has you heavily on their mind, Pisces? Gossip. Somebody was talking shit. All right. This person could have been talking, or maybe they have people that was talking in their ear, gossiping about you. All right. This is somebody that you needed to protect your reputation from. They cared about what other people thought. Maybe there's a lot of gossip in the connection. Maybe there's a lot of people that weren't happy. You know, there's a lot of happiness haters out there, right? If somebody's lonely and miserable, they don't want to see you happy because they want you to still be on that lonely, miserable bus. So this person might have been talking crap to this person. They may have friends talking crap, friends, family, talking crap about you. And it took this person. This person let other people's opinions affect them. Yeah. Yeah. This person was delaying their transformation with the Death in reverse. They don't want things to end. Okay. They never solidified anything with you. I feel like people were talking crap. They broke your trust. There was no solid foundation to begin with this person. because they felt they weren't good enough for you. So maybe people were talking crap. Maybe people were telling this person you're high maintenance, or you like people with money, or you like people that can show out, or you're just a gold digger or something, just something. And now this person felt they weren't good enough for you. They couldn't measure up to you. And therefore, they never solidified anything with you. Things never moved forward. There was no solid foundation, although they didn't want things to end, and they still don't want things to end. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, they could be insecure because they could be struggling financially. If this person heard that you're usually a person that likes to go to high-end restaurants or, places that are very expensive, this person, if they were struggling financially, or they could be going through a divorce, or you may have divorced this person. If this person was struggling financially, they felt they didn't have enough to offer you with that King of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, but they do have genuine feelings for you. They do want to make you a love offer. They do have genuine feelings for you. They want to come charm you in. Look, I feel this person is very possessive, very controlling. They're still possessive over you. All right. They may like material wealth as well, and that's the reason why they had nothing to offer you. Maybe you make more money than this person. Who knows? So what I'm getting, Pisces, the person that has you heavily on their mind is they know they let other people get involved in the connection with you. All right. There was a lot of gossip, some shit talking. Maybe they were involved in, maybe they were shit talking as well, trying to make themselves look good. Meanwhile, they felt unworthy. They felt they had nothing to give you, nothing to offer you, because they didn't have the financial means, or they just felt no sense of loyalty to you, even though they do have genuine feelings for you. They do have love for you, and they're very possessive over you, very controlling, jealous, possessive over this connection. And that's why you're heavily on their mind. So this person could have heavy Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, that's it. Heavy Scorpio or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, nothing more. All right, where you have that heavy in your chart. All right, Pisces, what does this person want to say to you, my beautiful fillet of fishes? I have trust issues from previous pain. See? They have trust issues from previous pain. So if they heard shit like you're somebody that's high maintenance, or you like the finer things in life, maybe somebody took them for granted in the past and used them for all they got. And they didn't want that same situation with you. And I feel now they realize you're somebody they should have invested in. All right. So that's what I have for you, my beautiful all signs, for this little quick messages of who has you heavily on their mind at this current moment, who's thinking of you. Please share, like, subscribe, leave Kitty a comment. Until next time, my loves, take care.